In the previous episode, Lara arrived in the Nevada desert in search of a second artifact. She befriended some snakes and encountered the least stealthy stealth plane in the world. Upon reaching a watermill, she faced a strange bipedal entity that tried to attack her. After diverting water from a canal, she activated dynamite to open a passage to a base infested with identical creatures. Inside the camp, she discovered strange photographs and a quarantine zone. She then tidied up a meal tray and freed a captive before doubting the authenticity of a piece of chocolate on the ground. Concluding that the area was about to be bombed, she escaped on a quad bike, but something dreadful has occurred. Against all odds, her vehicle malfunctioned at the worst possible moment. Despite the camera's efforts to slow down her fall, Lara crashed heavily to the ground, knocked unconscious by the impact. Thankfully, she was quickly rescued by two men who moved her to an unknown location. What will happen to Lara? Will she recover from her injuries? Let's find out. You're watching self-aware Lara Croft plays Tomb Raider 3. A true story.
Haha.
Yummy cake. Where are you going? Oh! Ouch, I think I have a headache. Winston, be so kind as to prepare a double dose of tea, would you? How peculiar. I appear to have slept fully clothed. Ouch! What is this place? No motor function issues detected. Good. I'm certainly not accustomed to such dilapidated hotels. Good heavens! Where on earth have I left my weapons? I hope I haven't misplaced them like last time. How does one get in touch with room service around here? They've put bars on the windows. What a poor design choice. Ouch! Excuse me, sir. Might I inquire when my weapons will be ready from the dry cleaners? I seem to have quite the pounding headache, so I would appreciate it if you could refrain from using your bat in such an inappropriate manner. Ouch! Consider this your final warning. One more misstep and it shall be your last. They are bickering like children. Good gracious! This establishment is dreadfully unsavory. Best not involve myself in local squabbles. Diplomatic incidents are ever so tedious. If I pick up this baton, there's a risk they'll mistake me for one of them. For now, they're still captivated by my beauty. At least that's one weapon I never part with. This hotel is starting to bear a striking resemblance to a prison. Pluck. It must be the budget rooms. The beds are different. Hello. Might you be a clone? You don't speak my language, do you? Hello. Might you be a clone? I have the strangest feeling of déjà vu. Basie. Is that a car park? Right, this is most certainly no longer a hotel. Which means that someone has made off with my precious pistols. What exactly is the purpose of such a place? Ouch! Stop hitting me, kid! We're not in the same league. Ouch! Wait until I speak to your mother. Perhaps it's best to blend in until I gather more information. Come on, let's move. No dawdling. And don't forget to brush your teeth. Why are you staring at me like that? Seeking an autograph, are we? Contact Winston. Protocol demands it. What on earth are you doing? Are you quite all right, sir? I don't believe escaping into the desert is a particularly wise idea. This poor fellow is terribly disoriented. Those responsible for wrecking his mind shall most certainly pay. I can move this block. Ah! Whoop. Whoop. Camera, have you spotted anything? MJ-12? That's certainly a reference to the Majestic 12. Ah! If this crate contains secret documents, they must weigh a ton. Ah! You think I'm going to get discouraged over something so trivial? Ah! I was a sumo in a previous life. Ah! Blasted box. Whoop. Whoop. Why are you pointing at that block? What's the point of this? Whoop! Whoop! There's nothing like exercise to heal from a trauma. By Jove! A medipack! How convenient. I've discovered an exit leading to the rooftops. Ouch! Something metallic has shifted nearby. If only I had some torches. Good heavens! There's another malicious individual over there. No. This mystical stone serves absolutely no practical purpose. If he fired without warning, he must consider me an immediate threat to his survival. Or perhaps he's simply inept. Either way, it's dreadfully discourteous. What on earth could one possibly need sonar for in such a place? What exactly are they monitoring? Could you keep the noise down a bit? There are people thinking around here. I can't pick up his weapon, as it would suggest that I neutralized him. Aha! What a splendid mixing desk. Rather professional, I must say. It would be perfect in my ballroom if it weren't so cluttered. Why are you staring at me like that? Looking for a quarrel, are you? This door will not budge without a truly colossal application of force. Trays must be placed in the designated drawer. Ah, marvellous! An automatic gate. Bay D. Let's proceed in that direction. Quite the atmosphere. One might almost mistake it for the entrance to a cinema. Two possibilities. Either it's a butchering room or a most exceedingly austere dining hall. This must be where they smoke the meat. I can hear the sound of the production line. Push. How peculiar. Most peculiar indeed. Who on earth requires such an abundance of lavatories? Should I dress as a mummy to frighten the more gullible? This place is very modern. They, too, have abandoned traditional door handles in favour of buttons. There's a smell of smoke or a noise of fire. It's impossible to reach that ledge without the use of a trampoline. I found the dark room. The paper is not sensitive to this light, which allows for photos to be developed safely. Perhaps I should think before activating random switches. There is a creaking door. Oh dear, someone has flooded the lavatory, quite literally. The culprit took the time to close this airtight door. It's rather warm in here. A non-slip floor. They must not care for slipping hazards. For now, this place is safe. Hoop! I've seen this room before. Difficult to determine what just happened. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm wasting my time here. Why is there no one about? Someone's dropped a metallic object. Fortunate that these rooms are so easily recognizable. It's this way. I suppose I'll have to retrace my steps and see what I've overlooked. Aha! A medipack! Strange. These dishes are far too large for just one person. Either I'm dealing with giants, or I've been miniaturized. I doubt I'm swift enough to make it past that fan. What a pleasure when the buttons open the doors right next to you. See, it's simple. Ouch! Oops. In fiddling with everything, he seems to have trapped his fingers in the door. This looks like some sort of control panel, akin to those used in airports. Lovely music. These are sodium vapor lights. Mixed with water, it could produce some interesting effects. Boom! That room again. It haunts me. This story is going to end with a big explosion. The crystal must have been overheating. Yay! Yay! Awesome. I hear something. Camera, do you hear that? This music isn't just in my head. Let's take a closer look. Wow! Hey, come here. Bay E. Well, that's just great. Fascinating, a next generation button. Still no sign of chocolate bars. These loudspeakers must be blasting people's ears. BBYE, probably a band name. Mine would be called the CROFT. I've already got tinnitus and I haven't even been to the concert yet. That guard probably checks tickets. I need to get to the VIP section. They don't skimp on security in the United States. I look badass in this outfit. Hop, hop, hop. There's a button. I press it. Don't ask me why. Whoa. He must have had an urgent call of nature. Another room. Whoa, that's a powerful smell. Obviously, we can't open the window. I hear music. Do, 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 do. It's a melody that's easy to remember. They must be broadcasting the concert with this antenna. I need to hurry up. I've rarely seen ladders so well maintained. Oh, you found a meal tray. It needs to be placed in the designated drawer. What a curious character. I'm having so much fun. Here's the control room. Let's see what this button does. Nothing happens. How surprising. Hoo-hoo, Medipack! Excuse me, sir. Do you know how to get to the concert? His brain's fried. If there are surveillance cameras, they're there for a reason. Ha 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 ha! This little turret is so cute! I hear strange noises. Why do I keep hearing strange noises? Why am I talking to myself? Why am I asking questions? I know why. Because I'm hungry! Weird surveillance cameras. Finally, a bit of wind. I don't see any bleachers. Whoa! Hey, no running in the corridors! Naughty kids. Don't count on me to tidy your room. Without a proper education, they will end up in prison. This doesn't look like a concert. Is this a playground? They are playing Grandmother's Footsteps. Yay, torches! There is a play structure. Wow! Is that a robot? Is it broken? Not knowing what it's for, I still want one in my mansion. I don't understand what it's saying. I'm a polyglot, not a protocol droid. A vertically opening door. How classy. I found the military museum. They even thought to add some background music. This attention to detail will earn them a tip. Aha! Thanks to the camera for warning me of the danger. My eyes are accustomed to the dim light. Hoop! Hoop! He looks like a fish in an aquarium. Whoop! Good day, sir. Nice cap. Ouch! Whoop! Whoop! Ouch! I must have scared him. This laser technology isn't quite right. A corridor. Another corridor. Basie, I've seen this before. They even have buttons on the ceiling. Whoop! I can hear crickets, but I can't see any. Are they invisible? Oh! That Atlas statue is really awful. What's the matter, camera? Yes, it's the sun. Nothing to worry about for another billion years. After that, however, the situation will become problematic. It's a steel fence. I can't open it without breaking it. The crickets suddenly fell silent. Basie, I appreciate the signage, but they could be more precise about the direction to take. This isn't the right way. An armoured door. Whatever. Whoop! So many buttons! I don't know which one to press first. This cooking device says the meal is ready, but I'm no expert in the kitchen. I miss Winston's cooking. Are they building a Death Star? I need to reach the antenna. Maybe I could climb up to get a better view of the area. Something has moved around here. The gravity is intense in this place. That's going to hurt. There's an aquatic current. Phew. I almost ended up there. My clothes are drying unusually fast. Torch. PD, I'm so fed up with seeing that everywhere. Whoop! Whoop! I feel like a bug in a computer. Awesome! If I were an insect, I would be a dragonfly. Not only is it a super predator, but it also has a dragon in its name. It might not be a good idea to leave my fingerprints everywhere. If they consider that as autographs, so be it. Yet another fine example of an architect messing things up. These corridors echo. Whoop! Torch. I need to find another way through. Bubbles! Yay! Medipack! Haha! The tide is turning. Whoop! Whoop! Finally, a sign of life. This bird has a strange whistle. There are some safety barriers missing here. It's too quiet. Are they foreign to the concept of stairs? Am I supposed to be scared? It should really be the music that's scared of me. Is it a safe? Hoop. Hoop! Cool, an electronic component. It can be exchanged for money. Hoop. Hoop. Yow! That guy looks tough. Where are my pistols? Hey camera, did you know that approximately 43% of ladder-related accidents result in serious injuries, such as fractures or head traumas? That's why I prefer to take my time. What type of electronic emissions are they trying to protect themselves from with these aluminium-covered walls? I'm looking for a lock, not a knob. It doesn't look like a relic. If this device has lights, it must be electric. Pluck. I didn't know Crystal could swim. Ah, that window is filthy. Where is the butler? The darkness has conquered this space. Torch. Wow, my torch has melted down. It's pretty but not exactly discreet. Just like me. Aquatic torch. What is that? The crystal has decided to tag along with me. Looks like we have a new friend, camera. Torches. Ah! What's the point of detection lasers if you can just jump over them? I found the junction between Bay D and Bay C. Let's call it DC! I'm Batman. Torch. Water and electronics don't mix well. That's why I planned to get rid of this stopwatch. At least my compass could tolerate water. Whoop! Hello, sir. This human is acting suspiciously. Wait for me! Where did he go? Thanks for the directions, I guess. Torch. Nice music! Splendid. I've discovered a treasure room. These pistols resemble the ones I misplaced. Torches! Wow, so much to see. I cannot comment on all of it. Biscuits, with a toy included. Torch. This laser device is certainly connected to the concert. No time to waste. Whoop! Rather unattractive ceiling. It lacks illumination. Why are you looking at me like that? Go tidy your room. That rascal isn't malicious. He simply needs discipline. Quite powerful for a toy. Aha! His accomplice was probably the cleverer of the two. That will teach him to shoot without warning. Okay, the situation is deteriorating. For them. Better be careful. Deodorant. Unless it's pepper spray? The music is quite pleasant here. I wonder which band is performing. Whoa! I look so badass. Don't spoil my enjoyment. Secret Agent Lara Croft reporting. Oh no, they have a dog. Is it really a good idea to press random buttons? No way out in sight. Secret Agent Lara Croft is at a dead end. The dog will eventually sniff out my scent. There can't be many people in this complex who smell as good as I do. Hello there. Do you want something to eat? I want something to eat. Why has the music stopped? Lie down, boy. He won't have suffered. You let your dog run loose in public. What a thoughtless individual. I don't like how this is unfolding. It's a large room for a medipack. It must be a deluxe edition. Clearly, the cicadas have joined the party. This lock mechanism won't give way without damaging the mechanism. I need a key. Hey, you! Didn't I instruct you to go to your room? This lift is malfunctioning. When I think that Winston claimed these new movements wouldn't serve me. Even the best can be mistaken.
Yay!
Hop, not even a sore arm. There is the sound of footsteps. I hope that came from him. This crystal is now free. Where does this key lead? It's too big for the fence. Hoop! Perhaps it's the key to the safe. He is a sleepwalker. Hoop! I think it's this way. Aquatic torch. Ah! Torch. Whoop. Hop. Yop. It's peaceful around here. Weird. I remember this whistling door. Torch. Whoop! Whoop! These bubbles are growing larger. Whoa! Air. Torch! Hoop! Hoop? Surprise! Lacking a sense of humour, are we? I've seen that before. I need to find the aluminium room. I wonder what they've done with my quad. I'll question the guard, and then I'll have something to eat. Bay C, it's this way. Take cover! A meal tray on the floor. So uncivilized. That wasn't complicated after all. Bay E. Why would it be a secret? Aha, a camouflaged rifle. This will be useful when I need to be discreet. A difficult thing given my natural tendency to attract attention. The armored safe. No, no lock here. I must have missed an opening or something. Hoop! Torch. Hoop! You again! What must I do for you to tidy your room? Have you seen a yellow lock by any chance? It worked. That boy is rather useful. Bay X. Certainly an adult corner. Poor guy, attacking me from such a distance. What did he expect? It looks like a sort of car park. I can drive this truck. Ooh, that tickles. I'm missing the keys to start it. Wow, that was close. Where's the dangerous fellow? That should calm him down for a while. This block is peculiar. Scissors have no place on the floor. Yummy. Camera, please stay focused. What's happening? Okay, apparently we're playing hide and seek. Darn, what bad luck. Goodness, now I hear strange noises. A can! I would have preferred a cup of tea.
Okay, see ya.
Ouch. What is this drink?
Wow! Wow!
It's quite dizzying. The flavour is nice though. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Ah, refreshing.